Let's go to the complete and narrated chapter of One Piece 1108 after the opening. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and before the content of this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell. That way you won't miss any new videos around here. And without further ado, let's get into the content of this video. We have two covers in this chapter. On the first colored cover, we see Luffy, seemingly throwing a punch similar to One Punch Man's. Perhaps it's a homage. On the internal colored spread cover, we see the women of One Piece enjoying some good champagne. Page 1. Initial text. In the midst of chaos. We see Van Augur pointing a gun at Caribou, who just called them, as we saw in chapter 1107. Caribou says, "Ah, please, wait." Devon says, "Who is this guy?" Augur says, "You said Caribou?" Caribou continues, "That's right, please wait." Augur, still aiming at Caribou, says, "It's true that you're a pirate, but this is a government island. Many people out there are targeting our captain's head." Caribou says, "You got it all wrong. Please believe me. If you kill me here now, your heads will be crushed by Teach." Page 2. Van Augur says, "Why are you saying that?" Caribou, sweating, says, "Because I have exclusive information that no one else possesses." Caribou then, in thoughts, the ancient weapons bearing the names of the gods. One of them is Poseidon, the power demonstrated by the Princess of Fishman Island, Shirahoshi, and the other, Pluton, is dormant in the bowels of the country of Wano. Those who know the locations of these two weapons are basically me and the Straw Hats. Caribou then says, "If you let me meet with Teach-sama, I will gladly offer this information for free. I'm sure he'll gladly accept it. So please, take me with you. I'll surely be useful to all of you." Page 3. The scene changes. We see many explosions and destroyed boats. We see Pacifistas Mark III destroying these boats. Some Marine says, "Move away from the coast a bit. Don't shoot back at the Pacifistas." Another Marine says, "Damn, they're using their bubble shields. Why should we be the ones suffering from the power of the Marine Science Special Group?" The Marines then shout after another explosion. Page 4. Then we get the names of 4 more Vice Admirals. Presentation box, Vice Admiral Bluegrass. He says, "I'm not very excited about this. If we destroy them, it's a loss of assets. If we're destroyed by them, it's absurd." Presentation box, Vice Admiral Hound. He says, "Is it possible to cancel the Buster call? This is completely unprecedented." Presentation box, Vice Admiral Guillotine. He says, "The authority given to the Pacifistas for a pirate was by Vegapunk, right? There's no way to cancel it now. He's a full-fledged rebel criminal. First, we need to return control of the Pacifistas to our military force." Presentation box, Vice Admiral Doberman. He says, "We must capture the pirate leader, Jewelry Bonney. Vice Admirals, abandon your posts. Kill Jewelry Bonney. She is currently fleeing from the center of Fabriface towards the northeast coast. Eliminate Jewelry Bonney." Page 5. Then we see a Vice Admiral approaching Bonney, who is on Frankie's back. Vice Admiral Tosa. "Understood. This is Tosa. The target is in my sights. I'm going to try something. These claws are equivalent to 10 finger pistols. Shigan, that can even pierce armor. Tosa, bite." Bonney sees him coming and says, "Huh?" Frankie says, "Damn, it's a Marine." Bonney, surprised, says, "What?" Before Tosa can reach Bonney, an axe hits his face. It's Broggy. Page 6. We see that Dory and Broggy have arrived where they are. Bonney is shocked when she sees them. "What?" Frankie says, "Why are there giants on this island? We're in a hurry here. Don't tell me they're new enemies." Broggy says, "Gabba Baba, who are you guys? We memorized the new members from the wanted posters, but I don't recognize any of you. Are you researchers from the island?" Dory says, "We're here to get the Straw Hat crew." Frankie says, "Ah, if you're looking for Luffy, he's my captain. Do you have any grudges against him?" Note: Dory and Broggy can't recognize Frankie as a member because his wanted poster is an image of the Thousand Sunny. Page 7. Broggy says, "No, we bear no resentment against him, only gratitude." Dory says, "We are warriors from Elbaf. If you're part of his crew, we'll be happy to protect you." Bonney says, "Luffy, Sanji, and Vegapunk are still in the middle of the island. Can you go help them?" Broggy says, Now that's a nostalgic name. Of course. Dory says, Vegapunk is the man that this scholar mentioned. Take them to the ship. Let's do this quickly. The fire is spreading. Giant says, understood, bosses. Bonney says, so, they are allies? Frankie says, so, these are the masters Usopp always talked about. Page 8. We see other Vice Admirals. Presentation box, Vice Admiral Urban. He says, communication has been cut off. Presentation box, Vice Admiral Pomsky. He says, either he got taken down or encountered the giants. I'm heading to the island. Vice Admiral Bluegrass says, I'll go by sea. Get on board, Doll. Vice Admiral Doll says, Elbaf's ship is on the northeast coast. Huh. Vice Admiral Bluegrass says, I'm well aware of the giants' strength. Have you fought against them before? Vice Admiral Doll says, more than 20 years ago my superior was a giant. Vice Admiral Bluegrass says, what? Do you mean Saul? He was very strong. The scene changes. We see a giant saying, where are the others from your crew? Bonney says, there's a laboratory in the clouds. They are there. Giant says, oh, on an island in the sky? Bonney says, no, that place right above us. Page 9. The scene changes, and we see Gorosei Saturn. He's returned in a new form. Luffy says, if we don't get out of here, you won't be saved. Vegapunk responds, oh, I'll bleed more if I move. Luffy says, I promised we would leave this island together, didn't I? Vegapunk says, it's true I asked that of you, but I've made my decision. There's something here I must protect at all costs. I've transferred authority to Bonney. I wanted to tell her when she became an adult, but unfortunately, my life is being targeted. Please, protect her. Sanji is staring at Saturn approaching. He says, it seems your human parts have disappeared. Your gaze has become strange. And it looks like you're enveloped in poison. Sanji says this because just by touching a tree with his paw, the tree starts melting. And Saturn's eyes are much more demonic here. Pages 10 and 11. Then Saturn starts attacking Luffy. Sanji says, dodge, Luffy. Luffy says, wow, wah. Ahahaha. Luffy is easily dodging, seeming to be playing. Luffy says, Sanji, go ahead and grab the old man. Even if he's hurt, just grab him. Sanji then holds Vegapunk in his arms. The scientist says, hey, I told you to let me go, Sanji. Sanji responds, I know, but just stay still. Kizaru then appears and kicks Sanji in the face. Sanji then shouts, hey, wait! Kizaru pierces Vegapunk in the chest with the Amano Murakumo technique. Vegapunk spits out a lot of blood. Sanji says, no, Vegapunk. Luffy says, old apple, run, Sanji! Towards the back exit of the island. Sanji says, damn. Sorry, Vegapunk. Final pages 12 and 13. We see Luffy now giant with a serious face. Black eyes. He holds Kizaru who spits blood and in his right hand. And with the left, he holds Saturn's face. Luffy says, I won't let you pass. Sanji says, damn. Hey, Vegapunk. Hey, are you dead? Hey, why are you smiling? Beep, beep, clack, buzz. Vegapunk appears on a screen. He says, hello? Hello? Testing, testing. World? World? Please respond. I am Dr. Vegapunk, the humble genius scientist. The message I leave will surely surprise all of you. But this is the truth of the world. Final note. What will Vegapunk say? End of chapter, and no break next week. Note. Well, everything indicates that this was a recording that Vegapunk left. Maybe for when he died. And this may mean that he has already died. Chapter 1109 looks promising. And that was the complete and narrated chapter. If you liked the video, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell. Until next time, and thank you.